In the ageless cradle of the Arabian desert, where the relentless sun beats down on an endless expanse of sand, whispers carried on the scorching wind speak of beings born from the very breath of the furnace, the Djinn. Eons before the first human footprint marred the virgin dunes, these creatures of fire and fury roamed free. Some, righteous and bound to a higher purpose, danced with the desert winds in a celestial ballet. Others, consumed by an insatiable hunger for power, became the Afrit's monstrous entities whose mere presence sent shivers down the spines of even the most hardened nomads. Unlike the ephemeral dreams conjured by the desert heat, the Djinn were tangible, though not of flesh and bone. Their forms, sculpted from the searing desert wind, shimmered with an otherworldly luminescence, a constant reminder of their fiery origin. Millennia stretched before them, an eternity punctuated by battles fought with scorching breath and searing claws. Though powerful, the Djinn were not invincible. They could be felled by the blade of a rival Djinn, the cunning of a desperate human, or even a celestial bullet, a shooting star streaking across the inky black canvas of the desert night. When a Djinn met its demise, it wasn't a peaceful slumber. It was an inferno, a cataclysmic eruption that incinerated the creature, leaving behind only a wisp of ash swirling on the unforgiving wind, a stark and chilling testament to their fiery nature. Despite their fiery composition, the Djinn craved the simple pleasures that mortals took for granted: the quenching solace of water, the sustaining power of food, and the comforting warmth of companionship. In a forbidden dance, they even interbred with humans, forging a lineage where the blood of fire mingled with the blood of earth, creating beings of immense potential and whispered danger. These offspring, marked by both human and Djinn characteristics, walked a precarious line, forever teetering between the two worlds. But the Djinn possessed a power that transcended human limitations: the ability to shapeshift at will. They could morph into any creature that stalked the sun-baked sands, from the majestic desert lion to the lowly sand viper. Their transformations were flawless, a testament to their mastery over the very fabric of reality. However, the Afrits, their hearts twisted by darkness, could never fully master this ability. Their true, monstrous essence often clawed its way through the human facade, a grotesque reminder of the ever-present evil that lurked within. The Djinn were unbound by the constraints that shackled humanity. The mythical mountains of Kaf were said to be their ancestral home, a place where the very air crackled with their fiery essence. Yet, they were not confined to this one location. Their forms could flicker anywhere: the unforgiving desert, the cool embrace of subterranean caverns, or even the crumbling ruins of abandoned human settlements. Legends spoke of Djinn who danced on the currents of mighty rivers, unseen by unsuspecting travelers, and even those who dared to trespass into the lower heavens, their fiery essence a stark contrast to the ethereal glow of the angels. These brazen eavesdroppers on the divine collected forbidden knowledge, a treasure they bartered with cunning humans who dared to make a pact with fire. One such human was the legendary King Solomon. Whispers spoke of him as a man touched by the divine, imbued with a power that compelled even the most formidable Djinn to bow before him. The six-pointed Star of David, etched with arcane symbols, was said to be the seal of Solomon, a potent reminder of his dominion over the fiery Djinn. Its very presence sent shivers down the spines of even the most powerful Afrits, a constant reminder of their vulnerability to the will of this singular human. The coming of the Djinn wasn't heralded by trumpets or grand pronouncements. It was a subtle shift in the desert wind, a sudden, unnatural stillness that sent shivers down the spines of even the most hardened nomads. Some claimed to see heat shimmer on the horizon, a mirage that danced just beyond reach. Others swore they heard whispers carried on the wind, a language both beautiful and terrifying. Folklore spoke of Djinn manifesting as dust devils, those swirling vortexes of sand that danced across the dunes. These, it was said, were not mere tricks of the wind, but the Djinn in their most playful or perhaps most destructive mood. Travelers spoke of entire caravans vanishing into these swirling infernos, their screams swallowed by the relentless sand. And yet, for all their power, the Djinn harbored a curious vulnerability: iron. The very mention of this cold, hard metal was said to send them scurrying back into the shadows, their fiery essence repelled by its unyielding nature. Desert nomads, ever cautious, carried small iron amulets, a meager defense against the unseen dangers that lurked in the vast emptiness. Tales of the Djinn were spun under a star-studded sky, passed down tales spun under a star-studded sky, passed down through generations in hushed tones around crackling campfires. Each story was a brush with the unknown, a glimpse into a world where wishes could be granted with a single utterance, but the consequences could be as scorching as the Djinn themselves. There was the cunning fisherman, Al-Reza, who outsmarted a vengeful Djinn imprisoned in a rusty lamp. He tricked the fiery creature back into its confinement, a cautionary tale about the dangers of greed and the Djinn's thirst for revenge. Yet whispers persisted that on moonless nights, a lone figure could be seen on the beach, silhouetted against the crashing waves, seemingly engaged in a heated argument with the empty lamp clutched in his hand. Was it Al-Reza, forever haunted by the Djinn's fiery rage? Or was it the Djinn itself manipulating the shadows, waiting for the opportune moment to break free and unleash its fury upon the world? Then there was Yasmin, the desert nomad known for her unmatched horsemanship. One scorching afternoon, while traversing a desolate dune sea, she stumbled upon a hidden oasis, a shimmering mirage come to life. Lush greenery and a crystal-clear pool beckoned her closer, but as she dismounted and reached for the cool water, a guttural voice boomed from behind. "This oasis is not for the likes of you, human and monstrous Djinn," its eyes, burning embers, materialized from the shimmering air. Yasmin, known for her quick wit, challenged the Djinn to a race across the dunes. If she won, the oasis would remain. If she lost, she would become the Djinn's prisoner. The Djinn, amused by her audacity, agreed. Yasmin, fueled by desperation and a deep love for her people, pushed her horse to its limits. The sand churned beneath their hooves as they raced across the endless dunes, a duel not of strength, but of cunning and will. In a heart-stopping finish, Yasmin emerged victorious. The Djinn, true to its word, vanished, leaving the oasis untouched. But not all encounters with the Djinn were so easily resolved. The tale of Sharif, the ambitious merchant, served as a stark reminder of the dangers of unchecked ambition. Sharif, obsessed with acquiring immense wealth, embarked on a perilous journey to a forgotten city rumored to hold a Djinn's lamp. After weeks of hardship, he finally unearthed the lamp, its surface engraved with arcane symbols that pulsed with an otherworldly light. Blinded by greed, Sharif ignored the warnings etched on the lamp's surface and rubbed it with trembling hands. A colossal Djinn, its form a swirling vortex of fire, materialized before him. Sharif, expecting a genie eager to grant wishes, was met with a chilling silence. The Djinn's fiery gaze pierced through him, as if judging his very soul. In a voice that rumbled like an approaching sandstorm, the Djinn spoke, "You have awakened me, mortal. Now prepare to face the consequences of your insatiable greed." The Djinn's fiery form engulfed Sharif, leaving behind only a smouldering crater and a chilling reminder the Djinn were not benevolent wish-granters, but powerful entities with agendas of their own. These were just a few of the countless tales whispered on the desert wind, stories that blurred the line between myth and reality. The Djinn, creatures of fire and shadow, continued to walk a tightrope between creation and oblivion. Their power was undeniable, their emotions raw and potent. They were a constant reminder that even in the harshest corners of the world, magic flickered, waiting to be unearthed by those brave or foolish enough to face the scorching heat.